Looks like the LA Lakers are being sold. Here's the team that had the first start to any kind of dynasty. Seriously, first multi-time, back-to-back MB or championships. So LA Lakers. Well, actually, Minnesota Lakers. That was George Mikan. The Lakers have a storied history. It's not like the Buss family's owned the family that or owned the team that long, just since 1979. Before pretty much anybody. I mean, yeah, there's quite a few people that were born before then, but you looking online, it's getting younger and younger, folks. So there are a lot of folks that don't know about those older days. They look at LeBron James instead of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. They look at Luka Doncic before they look at Magic Johnson. They don't understand that history. Well, I'm here to tell you there's a lot of history and it's all good. But let's take a look. Let's consider a few things here with this team.
Hey folks, this is Paul with Redneck Sports. I want to thank you for viewing my video, and I want to give you one thought process. There was a famous coach at the University of Tennessee by the name of General Robert Nealon. He had 6 maxims, but number 2 maxim is what everybody should apply to their life. Play for and make the breaks. When one comes your way, score. That's how to live your life right there.
Now, when you go to ESPN, they're talking about this. The Buss family entered an agreement to sell majority ownership of the LA Lakers to Mark Walter for a franchise valuation of approximately $10 billion. Highest ever for a U.S. professional sports franchise. And it's only 85%. 10 billion is 85%. The Buss family will keep a minority share in the team, just over 15% for a period of time. In addition, Jeannie Buss will remain the Lakers governor and continue to run the team for at least a number of years, sources with knowledge of the deal told ESPN's Ramona Shelburne. Now, this is being bought by TWG Global. Walter isn't some. This isn't Mark Cuban buying the Mavericks. This isn't Jeannie Buss's father buying the Lakers. This is a situation where it's become a major business. You've got major companies and investment groups that are buying, and they're buying it because it's a business. Now, does that mean? I mean, you're talking about TWG Global has interest in the Dodgers, Sparks, Premier League Club, Chelsea, and Professional Women's Hockey League. This is what they've got. Oh, Walter owns several auto racing teams, including Cadillac Formula One. Jerry Buss was a legend, but he was doing it from his own. He bought it from Jack Kent Cook, but he was doing it as, hey, this is my personal project. Walter's doing it as a business, and that's what's going to happen with this from going forward. Let's talk about the trades that are probably going to be happening. Now, they need a center at the Lakers. Okay, I'm glad that they got Luka Doncic. I'm not really. In all honesty, I'm not. I thought that Luka Doncic did amazing with the Mavericks. I really do. I thought that him being at the Mavericks was a good thing. It helped Dallas out. It was a low key, hey, Mavericks deserve something after Dirk Nowitzki. They had a possibility of going places if they got the right team around him. But they traded him. Why? Because probably because they're trying to either force in a casino into the Mavericks stadium or move them to LA. One of the two. Well, so right now Doncic is at the Lakers. He is doing what he wants to do there, but he's getting to learn from LeBron James, King Flopper himself. Hopefully, this doesn't mean that Doncic will be flopping like a fish soon, but he can teach him. I mean, the two of them both, you don't really hear controversy around them. You know, the regular basketball controversy, but you don't really hear real controversy around them. And so he needs a team. Well, it needs to start with the center, but here's the problem. They're talking about trading Dalton Connect or Austin Reeves. Both those are good players. Why are you going to get rid of two future stars when you've got a backbench of players that honestly can't keep up as much? That's the problem that they've got to do. They've got to figure out who are we going to draft for the future? Who are we going to bring in so we can shore up that future by keeping relevant today? Who knows? I mean, this is basketball, and you could think you have it, and well, it doesn't work as quite or it doesn't work quite as well as you thought it was going to. Now, look, I like the Lakers to a point. I'm more of a Boston man myself. Okay, so don't get too far into this. Actually, I'm a Bulls fan first. I'm a Celtics fan second, but I have a lot of respect for the Lakers. I really do. I mean, some of my favorite players have been there. You know, you take a look at Shaq. uh, That man was just the beast. Kareem, Magic Johnson, the logo, Jerry West. I mean, Elgin Baylor. For the Lord's sake, the amount of people that have been there. George Mikan. Oh, George Mikan was the truth back in the day. Now, could he compete today? I don't know. I honestly don't. I would like to think that somebody that could do what he did back then could translate into today, you know, by learning the new skills. Somebody that was smart enough to do what he did back then probably learned the skills to do it today, and the science and medicine that we have today could probably have kept him healthy. Don't know. Now, I will say this much. I'm not a fan of LeBron James. I'm really not. Uh, but he's done good for the Lakers. Kobe Bryant is a legend. Kobe is a legend. Got a stain on that legend, but he's still a legend. And he's somebody that any basketball fan should look up to, except for one thing. And Wilt Chamberlain, another person I'm not a major fan of, but hey, he's a legend as well. I have no problems with Wilt Chamberlain, other than the fact that, in all honesty, I think he's overrated. Ooh, he scored 100 points in a game. Okay. He has two rings, and everybody rates him like he's Bill Russell. He's better than Bill Russell. Bill Russell kept showing him up. An older Bill Russell kept showing him up. It isn't about one on one, it's about team. And Bill Russell knew how to get the team to play better. Red Auerbach knew how to get the team to play better. Wilt Chamberlain thought of himself first. The team distant third. But he still did really good for the Lakers. Got them a ring. His second. Got Jerry West a ring. His only one. I mean, this is a story. It's kind of sad to see one of the last of the old school kind of ownerships go away in the Lakers. But hey, it's not like I enjoy the game nowadays anyway. Where the Rodmans at? Where the Barkleys at? But this is the Lakers, and that should mean something. Should. Hopefully it does. This has been Paul with Redneck Sports. Y'all have a good day now. Bye.
I want to thank you for watching my video. And if you like what you saw, like, subscribe, and comment. Y'all have a good day now.